And you also have a case against the SEC asking for clarity on Ethereum if it's a security because the chair against her has not, continued those statements or reiterate those statements that Ethereum is not a security. I know it's like a mess and I said a lot there, but I would love to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, so you brought up this lawsuit that we've got, Hodl Law, and I think what's important about this one, and this is also to make me feel better about myself. This is a really big case, and we filed it because one, Hodl Law uses a lot of digital assets. We help clients with their digital assets, so from time to time we have to custody digital assets for them. We use digital assets to transact on the network, either on behalf of clients or on behalf of ourselves. Hodl Law has purchased using ERC, we're using Ethereum and ERC20 tokens to get little plots of land in various metaverses. And I say all that, and then, as part of the operating account, our firm also, in addition to USD, we have various digital assets. So I say all that because our firm, Hodl Law, filed a lawsuit against the SEC. It's in the Southern District of California. And what we said, it's a declaratory action. That's a type of lawsuit. And we said, hey, Your Honor, we want you to declare Ethereum is not a security. And we sued the SEC because we said, hey, these are the people who decide or who allege what's a security and what's not a security. They won't tell us if Ethereum's a security. Look what Bill Hinman, look what Jay Clayton said, but look what this other guy, Gary Gensler, said that's the opposite. We don't know what to do, and we don't want to get screwed like Wahi in the Coinbase case, like Library, like Ripple. So let's do this. And it put the SEC in a bind because they could have either said, Rispoli, let's drop this thing. Obviously, Ethereum's not a security. I mean, remember when Billy said it, and they didn't do that, and they also didn't say, no, it's definitely a security directly. They decided to file a motion to dismiss for lack of standing, which basically means, hey, judge, don't even listen to this claim. Hodl Law says they use these coins and this and that, but they're trying to basically force us to make a decision, and it's not fair. We're not ready yet. But in their pleadings, they said, we're not ready to tell you what we think about Ethereum, which, I mean, forced their hand to basically say, we think it's a security. They do think it's a security. They're just biding their time to figure out how to go after it. And I'd like to think, because I filed this thing back in November of last year, the federal government's got a longer time to answer complaints than the average person. I'd like to take a little bit of credit for just a little bit of Operation Choke Point 2.0, because I think the people at the SEC were like, we filed an amicus brief, our firm, on behalf of Reaper Financial in the Ripple case. I've been making a lot of noise trying to get people involved to go after the SEC on this front. And I think they realize that, hey, these things are going to start happening. We got to start moving on our end.